Welcome back to the Let's Unwind podcast. This is our Reddit edition, episode 2. I hope you guys are having a great day. Me and Zara have been having some technical difficulties, but here we are with another episode for you guys. What is going on, Zara? It's been a tough day for
It's
us.
been it's been a it's been a long one. StreamYard was playing with us. They weren't trying to let us be great
StreamYard.
tonight.
And
But we're here
girl,
and we're
StreamYard. Yeah.
ready. What you drinking tonight?
Ugh, girl, I don't even know. Like I've been drinking so much of it, I forgot what I'm drinking.
Okay.
like
She been pulling it up,
I'm
y'all.
drinking some cupcake prosecco tonight. Yes, I got cupcake
Okay.
prosecco. Yeah, so y'all, like I can't even pronounce it. Like I done
She
drunk so many
came.
glasses.
Yeah. It's gonna be good,
What
y'all.
you
It's
got?
gonna be good.
What you drinking?
I have a red wine tonight. It's a red blend.
Red
Yeah,
blend.
and I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready, ready,
So
ready.
as y'all know, if you're on Reddit, it's a lot of mess on Reddit. So we randomly pulled up 3 stories for you guys. I don't even think Zara even knows what the stories are about. I kind of glanced
No.
over all, but yeah, we randomly pick these stories, and sometimes we don't even read over the whole story, so we just give our
Right.
honest to God opinion. Everything we say on here is not a fact; it's just our opinions of what we would do in these situations. So
Yes,
use
this is just
wisdom
us.
and
Yes, be smart.
yeah. And if you're in any of these situations, this, like I said, you do what you need to do to protect your peace. And that's all I got to say. We can get into the first story if you want to, Zara. I don't want to keep
I'm
the people
ready.
waiting.
No,
All right.
let's get
You want to
into it.
read the first one or
Yep,
you want me to read it?
I'll read.
You want me to read it?
I'll
Okay.
read it. Okay. Am I the asshole because I don't want my husband's son to live with us? So me, 28 female, husband 34 male, has a couple of kids from a previous marriage. He doesn't want to have any more kids, thank God, because I don't want kids, never have. This was clear since the beginning of our relationship. I have no problem with his kids. They live with their mother, but he gets them every other weekend and one day out of the week, which is perfectly fine. One of his kids, 16 male, is, how can I say this? Difficult. He is angry, outbursts, and throws things. His mother doesn't want to deal with him anymore, so she wants to drop him off to live with his dad. He told her he told her it was okay without consulting me. And is now the after fact, the mother is now the after fact asking me if I'm okay with it. After he already told the mother yes and told his son he can come live with us. In the moment, I said, okay, but what am I supposed to say? No. At the same time, what he, what is he as a father supposed to do? No, I feel bad, but I don't really think I want him to be here. And what if he gets frustrated with my dog and hurts him? Sigh. What the do I do? Am I the asshole? Well,
You're not the asshole.
absolutely not. I'm going to have to agree because you have every right. That's your home and you want to protect your peace. You said he has angry outbursts and is raging out. Like, he could harm you. He could harm your dog. He could harm, the other siblings under your care, under your roof. So absolutely not. I say you're not the asshole. And I would feel some type of way of you asking me after the fact. You know what I mean? Like, you already just said yes
Mm-hmm.
and agreed to it. And then you're going to come back and double
Mm-hmm.
back and say, are you okay with it? Like, you left me on the spot, and that put her in a situation to be like, okay, I feel like I'm an asshole if I say no because this is his son. So where's his son going to go now? But at the same time, protecting your peace in your home is, every woman's right. You definitely don't want somebody in your house raging, like destroying your property or harming you. No.
Yeah. I would definitely say I wouldn't have gotten with him anyway if I knew that he had kids. Especially if you don't want
Right.
kids. Like seriously, like women that don't
Right.
want kids, she said she didn't want kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you don't want kids, I wouldn't get with somebody else that does have all kind of issues, like as we see, like this arises.
Right.
Like, yeah, I would say I'm not mad at the mom either for sending her 16-year-old
I'm
son to
not.
live with his dad,
No.
because that's where he should be, with his dad, and
Yes.
men should be
If
raising
he
their
already acting
sons.
out.
And and if he's acting up, that's putting your life in danger. And I wouldn't be in this because I'm all about protecting my peace. And your
Right.
son being here acting out and
Nope.
you not knowing what to do with him and arguing with his mom, and I'm involved in this, that would just mess my peace up completely. And I'm not going. Like, if he would have consulted me, he didn't consult her. I would have said no right away. But like I said, for sending the son, like, that's what she should have did. As he's a boy.
Hmm.
But if you're a woman who doesn't want kids, this is something that y'all should think about before you get into relationships with men with kids, and especially if it's kids that are problematic like this, and kids that could take you out, like that could unalive you, because he's already violent. He's acting out. He
Hmm.
might be taking his dad away from his mom and breaking up the family. You never know what's going through his mind and what he thinks about you. So I couldn't sleep in this house knowing that this kid is like angry. Like, I would be scared. Like, so no, you're not the a-hole, but yeah, your husband should have said something to you first, and you should have thought next time I would think about getting with a man with kids, I would try to figure that situation out before you actually move in with him. Yeah, he's your husband now. That's something that should have been all figured out and discussed when y'all were, engaged or dating.
Yeah, she probably thought, oh, well, the kids don't have to actually live with us. It's just sometime every other weekend and one day out the week. I could do that, until she's seen how his son's behavior was. Now she probably like, ooh, nah, I don't want to do
Yeah.
this.
A lot of
But
women are
hey,
online. Yeah, a lot of women are online, and I see a lot of women that are dropping their kids off with their dads. Like, it's
hmm,
2023, almost
yeah,
2024. Like,
times have
women are
changed,
not
y'all.
taking
Yeah,
it. Like, women, yeah, women can't deal with these, especially boys who are teenagers that don't have their
males
dads.
acting out and raging like
Yeah,
this? No,
and
absolutely not.
I don't suggest dropping your daughters off with their dads, but the sons, like this woman did, she was absolutely right in my book for dropping her son
I
off with his
no,
dad. Or
I agree on that. She had every. That's her right. He's his parent. That's his father. That's your son. Absolutely. He acting
yeah.
out and raging. You know how to deal with
Oh yeah.
this,
Let my
sir.
husband have made that decision without telling me. We like he said, it would have been a whole problem if my husband would have made this decision without telling me. Like, I
Yeah,
would have
that was
been gone.
absolutely wrong. He was the
I
asshole for that.
Yeah, I would have been gone, and I wouldn't have been wrong for it, because yeah, you can raise your son if you want to, which you should be doing, but like, without talking to me means you don't respect me. So, like, you don't
Absolutely.
care about my opinion,
Hmm.
so I'm gone. Like,
Because
you
then
could
had
even
she said
gave me a
no
head.
after that, it would have made her look like the asshole, and I think that's what he was going for. No, that's just my
Hmm.
thoughts. Because
Yeah.
if you already say yeah, and then you come back and say, oh, do you mind if he, and then if she was to say no, then the son, the mother, and him gonna be like, oh, that's an
And
asshole move. Like she
she
don't
don't
want me
want my
here.
son over there. Yeah.
So yeah, yeah. So yeah,
I'm
it
not
was
going. Yeah, we're not
yeah,
going.
he was, yeah, nope, can't ride that train.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Let's
I'm
get into
done.
that
That's all I
next
got to
one.
say about that
Yep.
story. Let's get into the next story.
Okay. You want me to read this one too? I got it. My
I can go ahead if you want me
fiance,
to.
30, male, accidentally told me, 28 female, you used to be attractive. Is it possible to mend and heal from this interaction realization? So I've always had body image issues. A lot of my self worth is attached to how I look to myself and others. I'm trying to work on it, but it's a long, long journey. I've gained a significant amount of weight since COVID. I'm actively working on getting back into pre COVID body, but it's hard and a long battle with seemingly little progress that I'm already frustrated about. I do talk to my fiance about body image and weight struggles. One time, as we were talking about it, he accidentally referred to me pre COVID body before pre COVID body is when I used to be attractive versus before I gained weight, before COVID, etc. He wrong for that. It'd be so bad. It hurt me so
It hurt
bad to
me.
the point. Yeah, it hurt me so bad. I pointed it out to him a few moments later. He apologized and said he didn't realize that's the language he used, but in my heart, I knew he meant it. That he used to find me attractive, but now he doesn't. I haven't been able to get over it since. I have so much body image issues and I beat myself up for it already. To hear a person who is supposed to be I can't see that right there. You the most who's supposed to love you, I guess the most unconditionally
Yeah.
validate those self-judgment is so hard. There's a part two to that, right? Yeah. I know that he still loves me, and that long term relationship is about more than physical attraction. And I know that physical attraction is primal, and you don't always get to will yourself into what you do and find physically and don't
What you do and
y'all
don't.
what you do and don't find physically attractive. But it hurts so much. It hurts so much, and I don't know what to do from here. Some additional petty context. At my smallest, I was a size small, and at my largest, I was a large. Currently, kinda medium. My fiance has actually always been overweight. He wears XXL, but sometimes the biggest size of normal clothing is too small for him. I don't know why it stings so much more than it feels like it should. A double standard. Um, baby, that's that's straight up disrespectful. Like the COVID body, I laughed, but it was messed up because it was what he said. He called her. He said, "Your
A
pre-COVID body
pre-COVID weight.
when you used to be attractive." That is low, and you
What I
are
want to
double
say,
XL yourself,
he
sir.
is. Yeah,
Like
he's full of shit.
you're not fit to
He's
begin with. She
full of
said you
shit.
always been big, and she literally went on to say
Mhm.
this, even at the smallest normal size clothing is too small for him. How are you gonna come for her because she just recently gained additional weight? Like, make that make sense. Am I tripping? He
No,
fell. He fell.
she's. This is what men do
Wow.
to women. Like she said, it's
What they call
primal.
it, nagging. Nagging when they're trying to knock you down a few notches
Yeah,
of your confidence.
yeah.
That's
You'll hear
messed up.
men say we go by what we see. We're vision. We're very
Visual. Visual.
visual. Women need to start being visual too. Like,
Very
because a
much
lot of
so.
women are attracted to buff bodies, fit bodies too, but they don't go for that because women are always more
It's deeper than
attached
that.
to deeper for women. We're looking for the deeper,
Yeah.
but we don't realize that men really aren't as deep as us.
They're
Like
not.
they're not looking for
So we need
all
to
of the
start
same.
getting
We're
extremely
different.
picky. We need to
Yeah,
be
we're
extremely picky.
extremely different in our thoughts and how we choose mates and stuff. Women choose mates practical and logical, and men are just shallow, and you got to look good. They want you to stay looking young and fit and all of that. She said she's a large. Like, Zara, I wear a large in some clothes depending on
Girl.
how I want them to fit. I'm a medium. I could fit a medium, but I wear a large, and I would not call myself fat. I don't know how tall she says. She didn't say how tall she
I
was,
don't think she
right?
said her height. No. No.
Yeah, a lot of my clothes are large, but would you say that I'm fat or overweight? Like,
No. That's
and
that's the thing
I,
is like she said she was a small when they got together. And then she went to a large, right? And now she's a medium. So now she's a medium. She's not even a large anymore. But sir, you're in a double XL.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Women are always stressing themselves out for men, and it's making her.
yeah,
You
don't
see how
worry
he's
about him.
stressing her
Come
out.
on.
She's going to worry about him because she's going to stay. She's going to stay and try to please him instead of looking at
Yep.
herself and looking at
Mm-hmm.
him and saying, "Boy, I'm the prize." She's not going to
Mm-hmm.
look at him and say, "Look at you! Like you talking about me? Look at you! Like I could do so much better than
Also,
you." Most women don't do that.
right. Also, let's touch bases on the fact that he already knew that she had body image issues. Do you know how deep that is? Like I've read over body image issues or whatever because it was an article for young girls or whatever. It was for my daughter, but I read it anyway because I'm nosy. But do you know how serious that is for women? Like it usually starts when they're younger. from the article that
And
I
men
read.
know it too.
It
That's why
starts with, yeah, and he's tapping in on that insecurity that she already has. Like, sweetheart, it already sounds like he don't like you. He's bringing you down, like messing with you, because he already knows that you
yeah.
have an issue with your figure, with your body. So for him to say when you were attractive pre-COVID or weight or whatever, like, and you've only went from a small to a medium.
Yeah, this is another reason 70% of women are getting divorced, because men are looking online at these video vixens
Mm,
and
mm, mm, mm.
models and at porn and at all of these unrealistic body images, and they're so shallow
Yep.
that they don't take into consideration that these women are killing themselves. They like this. Like
Yeah.
they're
Like
doing the most to
women are
keep their bodies
seriously,
up.
yes, harming themselves and putting themselves in danger to try to get these unrealistic body
And
shapes. Like,
they come back to their wives and girlfriends wanting them to kill themselves to be like those women,
and
and they're
then,
not doing it.
and then like just like this, half of them don't have a body themselves. Like, he's a double
That's what I
XL, and she
said.
said
That's what
he's
I said.
always
They're
been
not
big.
doing it.
Like,
They're not doing it.
no,
Girl, like I've seen so
girl.
many men that look like what she described him as, and I'm like, but like,
How are you to
please,
judge,
like,
sir? No, she said you can't even fit the smallest size in a normal, or the largest size in a normal size. Like, you better sit down. He's intentionally working on her body image issues. He is. He working at
they
her
can
for
sense.
some
Yeah,
reason
they
or
can
not.
sense when you have low
Yeah,
self-esteem,
that insecurity.
and
He's playing on it
they want to make it even lower. That way you will do whatever they want you to do and kill yourself
Yeah,
trying to be perfect for them,
because
so
he's
they can just have
overweight.
that perfect woman. Yeah, they
Yeah,
want to make
he's
you to be
overweight,
seen with
but
you.
he wants you to feel like you are on his level with him. So you stay
And she,
insecure and uncertain about yourself and still have these body issues when
yeah,
it's him. It's you, dude.
yeah. If you're in
Go
a
tell him to get in
relationship
the
with a man
gym.
like this, yeah, he's not. Like, if you're
He
in a
ain't. Oh, he
relationship with a
definitely
man
ain't.
like this, yeah, relationship with a man like this and you don't have kids, do not have kids with him, because the moment you have a baby and you gain weight, he don't care the reason why you gain weight. He's already letting you know that he's bothered by your size. You can have a baby, you're going to gain 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Some people gain 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 pounds. He's going to use your weight step out and go be with somebody else. He's already using, like, you're not even big. I don't know how tall she is, but I'm 5'1" and I can wear a large. I weigh
Mm-hmm.
127, 28 pounds right now,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm 5'1" and I wear a large, but I can look okay in a medium. And I wouldn't call myself fat, like, because I don't
No.
have like issues. I'm trying to lose a few pounds, but I wouldn't call myself fat. I'm healthy,
Right.
but I'm not fat. So yeah, ladies, we
That's
do
all he was
everything to
doing. He
please
was
them,
trying to
and
play
I
on.
get.
Yeah, exactly. He was trying to play on her insecurity with body image issues that she already has. So, baby, your best bet is to cut the strings now before it gets any worse. Because he's
She
insecure,
said,
and
yeah,
his insecurity, he's pressing that onto you.
she
That's in
said
my opinion.
fiance. They're not even married. She said
Oh yeah,
fiance.
she still got time to run. Run.
It will be over. It will be over,
Run.
especially if he was fat too. Like, Nick,
That's what I'm saying. What Nicki Minaj say? Ain't no fat nigga telling me
not
what to
even
do.
two. Well, not even two, because it don't sound like he's fat and she's healthy, and he's like telling her she gained more weight. Like,
Yeah.
no, like, start doing the
Yeah.
same exact thing he's doing to
Weight should
you, to
never come
him,
up
and
in
see how he likes it.
weight should never come up in his vocabulary, baby. If he ain't even wearing regular
Girl,
sizes, it should never come up.
the way I would be gone and be in the gym so hard for myself, trying
Run.
to get somebody that
Run.
better, trying to get somebody better than him,
Yep.
but just working on myself for me and just looking good
Mm-hmm.
for me. Like, oh, child, I'm done with this story. I don't want to talk about him no more.
I don't either. He made me mad. Let's go to the
Okay,
next.
let's get into the next story. I'll go. You want me to read this one? I'll read
Go
this
ahead
one.
and read it because
Okay.
my wine kicking in.
Wife feels disconnected. Been married for 20 years. We have had what I thought it was a good and strong marriage. We have ups and downs, and we always came out on the other side of okay. One of our biggest issues is that we do not talk things through when there is conflict. I like to step away and think about things and not respond when I am mad. She usually likes to talk about it then, but she knows me. So a lot of times she will wait, but she does not like confrontation, so she lets it pass. By then I either forget, but because it's not important enough, or if she got angry at something that I did and does not bring it up anymore, then I don't know if to address it or not. Anyway, we do have in marriage, but 2 days ago she told me she feels disconnected. I heard unhappy. And she says that she wants to connect again, which I thought we were. We have a good joking relationship between us and the kids. And then yesterday on a separate conversation, she says she feels unprotected, whatever that means. I work two jobs. I raise my kids equally, to I support her to go and have a relationship with family and friends. She is always home, and I try to go on spontaneous dates with her. She does no like she does not like unplanned things. I cannot see that top. Can you see the top?
Yeah, I can't see the top. Something this reads one sided. I guess. I know
She
this reads one
probably,
sided.
yeah, she probably something comments and feeling on issues I have. Sorry, ladies. We can't see it because this stuff blocking our view from StreamYard. But it really hurt her to hear those things, especially now that the four of us seem to have been in a good place. I asked her to go to counseling, but it will probably be a long time before this is fixed and I feel okay again. In a way, the unprotected comment felt more of a sting than the disconnected one. As a father and a husband, that is your number one priority. Have a house, kids go to school, we have stable jobs, have a great dog, food is never an issue, and we go on vacations. I am not sure why I am writing this. I always try to be positive about things, so maybe after she starts counseling, things will probably get a bit worse before they get better. I have gotten counseling in the past for me, and twice we did couples counseling suggested by me. We'll see where this one takes us.
Hmm.
Alrighty, you want to go first?
Um. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh.
Let me collect my thoughts.
um, I don't know. A lot of women don't feel protected in marriages. I would, should I use me for an example? Like for me, like
If you
men
can
don't think
relate,
about
yeah.
this. Yeah, men don't really think about the same things that women think about. Like I can kind of see where she's coming from because in my marriage, my husband does pretty much the same things that this man is saying that he does for his spouse, but I don't always listen to men because men are not always the most honest creatures on this planet. So if if he's fine, oh well, whatever. But my definition of unprotected, if it's like she's working and she's like did he say they have kids?
Yeah. They got kids, a dog.
Yeah, like yeah, if she's working and they have kids, and like a lot of men don't think about long term stuff like women, like maybe
Hmm.
retirement. And the one like, okay, I'm working and I'm this age, I'm maybe 40 or I'm in my late 30s, and we should be thinking about stuff like retirement and wills
Hmm.
and what's going to happen as we get older and the kids get older. She could be thinking about stuff like that because that's stuff that I think about that my husband doesn't think about. And I feel like if he's not thinking about those things, he's not protecting me because I
Hmm.
know that men often pass away before their wives.
Yeah.
And like if he passes away before me, what do we have set up for me if the kids are grown and you're dead and like I'm in this house? Like what's there for me to be able to carry on my life and not have to work until I die? Like
Right.
so, or what's
Right.
there for me to retire in my 50s instead of when I'm 65, 66,
Hmm.
67? If I don't want to work until I'm 67 or almost 70, what are we doing
Hmm.
to make sure I don't have to do that? What if I want to retire when I'm 50? Maybe that's what
Yeah.
she's talking about because I've had this conversation with my husband, and most men don't think about those things. And maybe she's come to him many times times to talk, he was like, just blew it off. I mean, he has 2 jobs, so maybe he's too busy to even care about what she's talking about. Like he thinks he's doing everything now. Men just thinking
Mm-hmm.
about what's going on right here and what now.
Right in that moment.
And women are thinking about, yes,
Mm-hmm.
women are thinking about where am I going to be in 10 years? Like, what if you cheat on me and we don't have enough and I have to go out there? Women are always thinking in the back of their mind, what if this man,
Yeah.
what if this, what if that, what if this?
Right.
Like, what if I have to go start over and we have nothing? And I have nothing because I've just been working and we're not working to some women want to have a 5-year goal or a 5-year plan or whatever. Men don't think
Mm-hmm.
like that. And so that's the only way I can see that she feels unprotected. Had those conversations before. And like, ladies, I'm going to tell you now, if you're trying to have those conversations in your marriage with your husband and he's like too busy to even listen to you or just doesn't care, that's when you really need to start thinking about yourselves. Like if
Mm-hmm.
you're in this type of marriage, just start thinking about like, okay, if I'm 50 and I'm 60 and he's not listening to me or I'm single, what can I have a nest egg for myself?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I got out of this. So did you have anything to say?
I'm feeling like she said disconnected and unprotected. I'm feeling like she's probably already expressed this to him or
Mm-hmm.
brought it up in other ways, different ways, but he just completely played it off. Because for her to
Mm-hmm.
come and be like, hey, I feel completely disconnected from you, it had to be going on for a while. Because we as women, it builds up. It's, like we just ain't gonna jump up and just be like, all right, I'm out. It builds up. You know what I mean? So I think it was more to the story. He didn't tell us enough. It was just like she feels disconnected. Like, I feel like he dropped the ball when he was trying to say, we have stable jobs. The kids go to good schools. What else he say? We got a good dog and all. Food is never a problem. All those things. Those are like the basics. And we think I'm thinking that she is thinking deep. You know what I mean? On a deeper level than that. He's missing something. He's missing something, and she's probably expressed it to
I
him
think
before,
a
and
lot of
he didn't
yeah.
pay attention. So now he's at
Mm-hmm.
this point to where we've seen this before in other videos. He's at this point to where he's feeling like blindsided. Oh my God, what do you mean unprotected? What do you mean disconnected? I thought everything was good. We get up, we go to work, I do whatever I want to do, kids, dog. You know what I mean?
That's where
Vacations. He
that's
need to
where the
talk to her more.
disconnection comes from.
Yeah.
Yeah, 70% of women are getting divorced because like it's just like you go to work, you come
Yeah.
home,
Yeah.
you have dinner, you clean up, like
Right.
well the wife cleans up and it's like the man is just going to work, coming home, doing what he wants to do and everybody's doing
Exactly.
their
That's
own
what I'm
thing and then
saying.
you go
And
your
she's
way.
probably had
And
enough. And she's probably mentioned it
yeah,
and he probably just overlooked it.
yeah,
But yeah,
he
I feel
may
like there
have.
should have been more to his. I feel like he could have added more to this. No, just me. Okay.
He did. Like I think he did.
Okay.
Remember he came back. I don't know if he clarified, but he did come back. Let's see what you want to read what he said when he came back.
Yeah. What did he say?
Yeah, let's read what he said. You can go ahead.
Okay. I can't see that top part. All who replied with sincere comments and something resources and actual care. A big thank you. I am happy to update that I talked to her last night. I realized that I was wrong. I could see a weight lifted off her shoulders. We had a great conversation and we have to plan to move forward. Again, for the people who want to help, thanks a million. This is the type of comments I needed to realize how wrong I am and I needed to do better. For the people who reduce a post or just want to troll or be aggressive, I hope your hurt will heal soon. I am not a religious person, but if you are, I hope your souls heal. I try replying to many of the posts, but this is the first time I'm posting something and get more than 10 replies. Thank you for all the comments, even the ugly ones. I will not reply anymore. It is Monday and I need to work. Okay. It still felt a little
Yeah,
flat to me, a little dry. Like what more?
I just
Like
think
I
at
feel
the
like he could
yeah
have said more. Like what? Like he didn't break it down. Like she was just like she felt. I feel I seen a weight lifted off her shoulders. Okay, what did she say? Like what made
I
her
just
feel disconnected? What made her feel unprotected?
yeah I
Well,
just
they
think at
worked
the
it
end of
out.
the day
I guess.
Yeah. I just think at the end of the day that men and women are just completely different creatures. I think we think completely different, and I think that women need to have, I don't know. Like I wouldn't, she's probably going to divorce him. Like we're seeing a huge rise in women getting divorced from men because it's like the men don't know how to communicate. Like this woman is probably going through so much and she doesn't have
Yeah.
anybody to talk to.
And I feel
Like
like she's
I
expressed it
want
to
my
him
husband.
before and he wasn't paying attention.
She's gonna end up divorcing him, and he's gonna be like, "I didn't know. She didn't try to talk to me." And it's
Right, right.
like with work, like people's lives are so busy, and men are just okay
Mhm.
with that. Like when they just come home from a long hard day at work and just sit down, they're just okay with that. And most women
Mhm.
are not okay with that. Most women want romance, to go out and get dressed up and be, treated well. And men don't care. Once they marry you and have kids
All of
with
the
you,
things
it's
that they
just
probably
like,
did in the beginning, that's what the
yeah,
women want.
they don't
Keep that same
care. You're
energy.
not going to get that back. You can get that
No.
from a good group of friends. You can go
Yeah.
out and your friends will tell you, "Oh, you look so pretty, girl. You look
Mhm.
good." You can get that from other women. Like that from a man. A lot of women will get dressed up and just think they're just so cute, and their husbands
Mhm.
won't even say you look
Won't
nice.
acknowledge it. Right.
You spend hours in the mirror and your husband won't even say you look nice. But your friends will do that. Your friends will hype you up and be like, "Girl, you look good. That's a
Yeah.
cute wig. And where
Okay,
you get them shoes?" And da da
Beyonce.
da da. I hate to say it, y'all, but if you don't follow Princella, everything she's saying is true. Women are looking for you're looking for a woman. When you're you're looking for all the qualities of a
And
woman
yep,
in your
and
husband.
your husband.
So like,
Mhm.
I don't know if it would help. I think it would help a lot of women if you didn't cut off all your friends for your man, all your female family members for a
Most
man.
definitely should not.
Try to connect with them and go out twice a month if you can, and you're going to get everything you're wanting from. If you're married, you can get everything you're wanting from your husband from your friends, and don't you wouldn't be disappointed because most men are not going to give you that. If you want to stay married, you got to just either deal with it or get divorced. Like, deal with being miserable or get divorced. There's no in between. Like you could try to
Nope.
have friends, but then most likely he's gonna have an issue with your friends, like because you're going out and he's gonna be thinking, you're doing something else. You're probably not, but that's what they're gonna think. But
Right,
a lot
right.
of them are gonna think that because they're not used to you. Once you start dressing up like you used
Mhm.
to, they're not used
Yep.
to you going out, so they're just gonna think you're out with your friends being just a hoe. Like, like so.
On some whole shit.
Yeah, so yeah, but I don't know. I know it's hard to find friends, especially if you're
It
following channels
is.
like
It's
ours.
hard.
It's going
Yeah,
to be
it's hard to
hard for you
find.
to find friends. Yeah,
Yeah.
like-minded friends, but work on that. I'm trying to find, like me and Zara are going to try to
We're
come
trying
up
to
with a
find our
way.
tribe. Yeah.
Yeah, so we can find people in our area. We got to brainstorm. If y'all have any ideas, go in the comments of how we can brainstorm of how to meet up with like-minded women in our area, because a lot of us
Yes.
are lonely. A lot of us are lonely. Whether you're
Right.
single in marriages or dating, you're lonely. Like women that can relate to you, and we need that. We need a tribe.
Right.
So if y'all have any ideas, get in the comments and let us know ideas of how we can meet up in the cities. I know a lot of people don't feel comfortable putting what city they're in online
Yeah.
and telling people that, but I know it's an app called Meetup. Have you heard of that, Sarah?
I haven't.
Meetup.
But I know
Maybe
it's got to
we.
be something out there for us to use. You know what I mean? Privately.
Mhm. Yeah, if you go on the app, you can make your own like meetup thing, and you can for everybody in your own location, you can meet up with like-minded people who have the same hobbies or interests. Maybe that's the ideal. We can come up with a name for the Meetup app, and you can get on there and meet up with like follow channels like ours in your area, and so you can start building your tribe. Because like so far, like I said, Zara, it's just you, me, and one other friend that I know
Yeah.
that are like minded. That I'm
Right.
like, we only have 3 people in our tribe right now. So and we live all in different cities and
Yeah.
states. So we're trying to get together. We can stay connected on the phone and online, ladies. That's all we have. So that's why I encourage you guys to get in the comments and like share our videos and communicate with us so you'll know, so we'll know, that you're watching us and
Yeah.
that help us get this message out there because you're not alone. If you
So
feel
we
alone,
can
you're
get
not alone.
together, right? Because it really does take
Yeah.
a
So
village.
it does. Like even if you don't have kids, you still need to
Right.
be
That
in a
term can be
village.
used and
Mm,
for that very situation of women coming together.
'cause,
Our
yeah,
own little village.
reading some of these Reddits piss me off. Like, how these
Yeah,
boy,
like that
please.
weight one really made me mad. The
She's
nerve
a
of him.
medium. Yeah, that pissed me off. And that's going
Yeah.
through that. I'm like,
Right.
girl,
Like no.
I wish we could see pictures of these people. Like, I wish
I
I could
know.
see
I would
pictures of
love
them.
to. I would love to. How
But
dare he?
ladies, if y'all don't follow us on our social media platforms, please follow us because we are going to be posting more content coming in the next weeks, next days. So
Yes.
just follow us and please, we need y'all to comment and interact and share so we can grow. And so we can, like we said, build a community, build a tribe.
Find our tribe. Yes. Let's come together.
Yeah, but I don't have anything else to say. These were pretty short. They were random. Like I said, yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna be
We got a
picking
couple of
random.
random ones.
Yeah. And yeah, I don't know. I'm done. I don't have anything else.
Oh,
So ladies, we will see you guys next time. You get in the comments and let us know any ideas you may have about meeting up and we'll see you next Sunday.